It feels like artificial intelligence, or AI, has exploded into our lives overnight. One minute we were just using GPS to avoid traffic, and the next we're having conversations with chatbots. They can write poetry, they can create stunning images from a few words. They can even help us with our homework. This technology is everywhere. It's powering our social media feeds. It's suggesting what movies to watch. It's promising a future that feels ripped from a science fiction novel. The excitement is palpable. It's like the early days of the internet, a new frontier full of possibilities. Everyone wants a ticket for this ride on the AI hype train. It's a revolution happening right now on our screens. The narrative we often hear is one of pure progress and endless potential. Companies and tech gurus are falling over themselves to tell you how AI will cure diseases. They claim it will solve climate change. They say it will make our lives infinitely more efficient and creative. So, let's talk about one of the weirdest and most surprising dangers of AI. It can straight up lie to you. In the world of AI, this isn't called lying. It has a much cooler, more scientific sounding name: hallucination. An AI hallucination is when a model confidently presents information completely false, made up, nonsensical, but it delivers it with the same authority as if it were a well established fact. It's not doing this maliciously, it's not trying to deceive you. The AI is essentially a very powerful prediction machine. Sometimes its predictions go wildly off the rails and create plausible sounding nonsense. Imagine you're using an AI chatbot to write a history paper about Abraham Lincoln. You ask it, what was Abraham Lincoln's favorite food? The AI might confidently reply, Abraham Lincoln famously loved pepperoni pizza. Cut to cartoon brain speech bubble. The moon is made of green cheese, according to a 2023 NASA study. This sounds specific and believable for a split second, but pepperoni pizza wasn't invented until the early 1900s, long after Lincoln's death. The AI just connected Lincoln, favorite food, and White House and filled in the blanks. This is a silly example, but now imagine it's giving fake legal precedents, incorrect medical advice, bogus financial data. There's an old saying from the early days of the internet that has never been more relevant. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. This is the fundamental business model for many free AI tools. It's incredibly tempting to use these powerful services without paying a dime. Draft emails, summarize documents, create images, write code. But how is the company behind this tool making money? Often, the answer lies in your data. Every prompt you enter, every conversation you have, every piece of information you upload can be collected, stored, and used. Think about what you might be sharing without realizing it. Sensitive work email about a confidential project. Review your resume. Name, address, phone number. Entire work history therapist brainstorming notes about a patient. Business owner analyzing private customer feedback. Even seemingly innocent conversations can reveal interests, habits, location, personal life. All of this data is a goldmine. Train their models, improve their services, targeted advertising, sold to third party. The risk is a massive loss of privacy. Once your information is out there, you have very little control. Even without a breach, company policies can change. A service promising privacy today might be acquired tomorrow. Tip: it's straightforward but requires discipline. Never share personal or sensitive information with a free public AI tool Treat it like a public forum or a postcard anyone could read. We like to think of computers as being objective and impartial. They're just math and code, right? So, an AI should be free from the messy, irrational biases that humans have. Unfortunately, that's not the case at all. AI models learn from the vast amounts of texts and images created by humans and published on the internet. The internet is full of human biases, stereotypes, and historical inequalities. The AI doesn't know this, it just absorbs it all as fact. As a result, AI can reflect and amplify societal prejudices. If an AI is trained on historical texts, where doctors are almost always referred to as he and nurses as she, it will learn to associate those professions with those genders. If you use an image generator and ask for a CEO, it might predominantly create images of white men because its training data reflects that real world disparity. This might seem minor, but it can have serious consequences when AI is used for important decisions like screening job applicants, approving loan applications, or even in criminal justice systems for predicting recidivism. When an AI system denies someone a loan, it doesn't say denied because of your demographic profile. It just says risk score too high. To protect yourself from the influence of AI bias, you must cultivate a habit of thinking critically about AI outputs. For example, instead of a picture of a lawyer, try a picture of a diverse group of lawyers. Question the results. Ask yourself what perspective is being centered here, whose voice might be missing. Being a critical user is your best defense against absorbing the hidden biases of the machine. Artificial intelligence is designed to make things easier. It can write that email you've been putting off, debug that tricky piece of code, or outline that report for you in seconds. It's a powerful assistant that can handle tedious tasks and really boost your productivity. But this convenience hides a significant danger: overdependence and the gradual decay of our skills. Writing isn't just producing text, it's organizing your thoughts, clarifying your arguments, and finding the right words. It's a crucial cognitive exercise. Relying on AI for first drafts or for all your editing means missing that mental workout. Your ability to structure an argument or craft a sentence can atrophy, like a muscle you no longer use. The same goes for problem solving, coding, research, and artistic creativity. This isn't theoretical. It's happened before with other technologies. We risk becoming operators and curators of AI, not creators and critical thinkers. Avoid it by practicing intentional, mindful AI use. Use AI to augment your skills, not replace them. Always stay in the driver's seat. Create a partnership where AI handles grunt work, freeing you to focus on higher level thinking, strategy, and creativity. One of the most exciting uses of AI is its ability to generate creative content. With just a few words, you can create a beautiful piece of art, compose a piece of music, write a short story. But, it also opens up a massive and very confusing can of legal and ethical war, particularly around the issue of copyright. Who owns the content that an AI creates? Is it you, the person who wrote the prompt? Is it the company that built the AI? Or is it no one at all? The legal system is still scrambling to figure this out. The problem starts with how these AI models are trained. They learn by analyzing billions of images and texts from the internet, human artists, writers, photographers. The AI companies argue this is fair use, a legal doctrine that permits limited use of copyrighted material without permission from the rights holders. However, many creators argue that it's a form of mass copyright infringement, that these companies are building multi-billion-dollar products on the back of their unpaid creative labor. This has led to a series of high-profile lawsuits that could fundamentally change the future of generative AI. This puts you, the user, in a very tricky position. If you use an AI to generate an image for your company's logo or a piece of music for your YouTube video, are you infringing on someone's copyright? The AI might have created something that is substantially similar to a piece of art in its training data, and you could unknowingly be committing copyright infringement. Furthermore, in many jurisdictions, including the United States, copyright protection is only granted to works created by humans. This means that a purely AI-generated image may not be eligible for copyright at all, so you can't legally own it or prevent others from using it. To protect yourself, understand the terms of service. Some services offer legal indemnification. Avoid in the style of living artists without permission. If you need something ownable, hire a human creator or use a licensed stock content library. Navigating the new and exciting landscape of artificial intelligence can feel a bit like exploring a wild, uncharted territory. We've just walked through 5 major risks beginners face: AI's tendency to make things up, complex legal gray areas like copyright, AI hallucinations, model presents false information as fact. Your defense here is to always verify. Treat the AI as a creative starting point. Use trusted sources to check any facts, figures, claims before you use them. Next up, the danger to your privacy from free AI tools. The tip is simple. Never share personal information. Never share sensitive information. If you wouldn't want it made public, don't type it into a public AI. Then, hidden bias, where AI can reflect and amplify human prejudices. To counter this, think critically about the outputs. Question the results. Be aware of missing perspectives. Refine your prompts to be more inclusive. The fourth danger was over-dependence and skill decay. The comfort trap. The solution is intentional and mindful use. Use AI to augment your skills, not replace them. Stay in the driver's seat. Finally, we covered the confusing world of copyright and legal trouble with AI-generated content. Your best strategy is to be cautious and prioritize ethics. Understand the terms of service. Respect the work of human creators. When you put all these tips together, they form a powerful toolkit for responsible AI use. It's not about memorizing rules. It's about developing a new mindset. Healthy skepticism, critical thinking, intentionality. It's easy to get caught in one of 2 extreme viewpoints when it comes to artificial intelligence. On one side, you have the techno-optimists who see AI as a flawless savior, a magical force that will solve all of humanity's problems with no downsides. On the other side, you have the doomsayers who see AI as the beginning of the end, joblessness, loss of human creativity, dystopian control. As is often the case, the truth is not found at either extreme. The reality of AI is far more nuanced, complex, interesting. It is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends entirely on how we choose to wield it. It is a mirror that reflects the data we feed it, the instructions we give it, the values we embed within it. If we build AI systems with care, with a deep understanding of their limitations and with a strong ethical framework, they have the potential to do incredible good in the world, accelerating scientific discovery, making education more accessible for everyone. However, if we rush forward recklessly, driven only by profit and the desire to be first, without considering the consequences, then the dangers we've discussed will only get worse. Misinformation, privacy violations, bias, skill decay, legal chaos. The future of AI is not something that is happening to us. It is something we are all building together, right now, with every choice we make as developers, users, citizens. This is why conversations like this are so important. By understanding the risks, we are not rejecting the technology. We are taking the first and most crucial step towards shaping it into something that is truly beneficial for humanity. Adopting a balanced view means embracing the incredible possibilities of AI while maintaining a healthy and constant vigilance for its potential harms. The goal is not to be an AI optimist or an AI pessimist, but to be an AI realist. A realist understands that this is a transformative technology, but one that requires careful stewardship, critical thinking, a commitment to human values. So, there you have it. If you found these warnings helpful, like and subscribe for more AI tips. Comment if you faced any of these issues or want a deeper dive.